sometimes we schedule time slots that are open to any and all prospective tenants who can come at this time. Kind of like an open house, but we call it an open showing. Hello, property management brainstormers. It's Bob Preston here, your host, and welcome to 5 Minute Friday. FMF is a mini podcast series where I offer my best tips and advice regarding questions I frequently get from property managers, real estate investors, and landlords. I do this every Friday in 5 minutes or less. So if you're new here, consider subscribing to get all my quick advice and updates, and let's get started with today's FMF. I'm going to dive right in on this topic today because we need to finish in 5 minutes. Today, the topic is how do you respond to rental inquiries and schedule property showings? There's also a full property management brainstorm episode number 25 that covers this topic. It's called Tenant Turnover Issues Solved, and it features James Barrett from one of our partners, Tenant Turner, and I would highly recommend this to all listeners. I'll post that link in our episode notes. For the typical landlord, once a property is listed and you've started the marketing, responding to inquiries and scheduling showings can get pretty complicated. Your phone starts to ring, maybe getting texts and emails come in, all this happening at all hours of the day. Then, if you speak to someone, it might take several calls or emails with the prospect just to schedule a time mutually convenient for a showing. As a property management company, we are fortunate at North County Property Group because we have an advanced and efficient system for handling all of this activity. Our leasing department is open every day, available to take calls Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and weekends from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our agents answer questions about the property, do some pre-screening and qualifying, and facilitate setting up a showing for that property. If the initial inquiry is by email, our advanced marketing system captures every online inquiry, automatically adds it to our database with a tag for the specific property, and then sends out an autoresponder email with essential information pertaining to that property with instructions on how to schedule a showing. The autoresponder email is critical to providing rapid reply since many inquiries come in all hours of the day. If we are speaking to that prospective tenant and they know their schedule already, we can set an appointment for a showing right then and there on the phone. If the prospect needs to check with a significant other or the communication is taking place perhaps through email, we provide instructions on how to schedule a showing online at a time convenient to them. Available time slots for viewing the property, synced with our leasing agent's calendar, are visible through a web interface that we provide to schedule a showing with a click of the mouse any time of day. Well, they can click the mouse any time of day. Showings are typically during normal business hours. This adds a high degree of efficiency since there is no back and forth calling to select and confirm a time for the showing. Each morning, our leasing agents start the day on the phone and in email, following up all the prospective tenants who have previously inquired. This provides the full follow-up and closed-loop system to make sure we respond quickly and don't miss any opportunities to get the property rented as quickly as possible. Another aspect of scheduling showings, sometimes we schedule time slots that are open to any and all prospective tenants who can come at this time. Kind of like an open house, but we call it an open showing. Especially when we've received a lot of inquiries. With a lot of people filtering in and out, it creates a sense of urgency to get an application in quickly from the prospect because they can see it's a popular property. So this is a pretty good strategy. Those who have attended a showing are encouraged to submit a rental application as quickly as possible. This is also done efficiently through a link we provide within the property listing on our company website. The prospective tenant simply clicks on that link, uploads all of their supporting documents, such as pay stubs, bank statements, etc., completes the application questions, and clicks Submit. Within minutes, we're able to do a full screening for credit score, eviction history, and criminal background. At North County Property Group, we have very specific screening and rental criteria. I'll provide a link in the episode notes to that page on our company website, and we can make a preliminary decision very, very quickly. We then typically call the property owner, provide a summary of the application and qualifications, collaborate with that owner on a decision. At this point, it's normally a green light, kind of a rubber stamp. Once we've pre-qualified them, we notify the tenant of the approval, go immediately into the lease preparation phase. That's a different topic. I'll cover the lease preparation aspects in the next 5 Minute Friday, so keep an eye open for that. Thanks for joining in this episode of 5 Minute Friday. TGIF, and we'll see you next time.